Man, do I have stuff to tell y'all? Do I have stuff to tell you? Whew. All right, we hitting you from the JCW. If you see me riding, say what's up. If you see me going past, please don't cut me off. Just say hi. I will wave back. So I just got back from Senegal. Dakar to be exact, is where I stayed at a place called the Pullman Dakar. And little history on it. It used to be owned by some locals, I was told. And Pullman Hotels actually ended up purchasing it. And they did a magnificent job. I hadn't seen it prior to this. I just know what it is for me being there. And it looked great. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to tell you a little bit about my stay. I was there for 9 days. I actually found the hotel online. You know, I'm a big review guy. So I looked at, you know, what reviews was online. And I noticed there was a repeat of a certain statement. Everyone kept saying the customer service is on point. Like the customer service is, they're very friendly, very polite, and English speaking. So that was a huge thing for me, because going to Senegal, where, you know, most people speak French and Wolof, and but the point is, most people don't speak English like day to day, like speaking it. I'm not saying they don't know English, but they don't walk around speaking English. And pretty much, if you've been to any foreign country, you know how it is. You know that when you go to these countries, you know, a lot of the time the people will say that, you know, they might not be speaking English, but that doesn't mean that they don't know English. You know what I'm saying? Like, that don't mean that at all. Hold on, we in the JCW, baby, so you know we rolling. But so in that case, I found the majority of people that I spoke to out there speak English. Like, they say very little, but it's enough to have a conversation. And as for the hotel, when I arrived to the airport, they don't have a shuttle to pick you up, so that was unfortunate. But luckily, there are so many cabs. You have several options to get to the hotel. You have cabs, you have buses, which are outside the airport, and you also have people just it's like a courier service type thing, but they do people, moving people. So like it's like what is it? Damn, I forget the name of it. Man, Uber. I don't know why I didn't know Uber. I do Uber everywhere, but so it's like Uber. So we get to the hotel, and you're riding through. It's maybe about an hour away from the airport, and immediately it sticks out. Like, you might see on some reviews that they put the hotel in an awkward location, and I can understand why people are saying it's an awkward location, because everything around it, it's like in center city. It's like in the heart of the city of Dakar. You know what I mean? And so if you know Dakar, which I did not, it was my first trip there. Dakar is, you know, up and coming. There's a lot going on. There's marketplaces, food, people everywhere, different nationalities there from different places of the world. A lot of French and other cultures come there, and races, you know, from different countries come there, and backgrounds and ethnicities come there and to vacation, because it's simply beautiful, as you'll see in some of the pictures that I'm posting in video. But immediately come there, the hotel is gorgeous. I mean, it is beautiful. I came at nighttime. It is well lit. It has this huge statue in the front, which is like, well, before I get to the statue, stop the statue. Let's talk about the security. When I get to the hotel, they have, as it reported ahead. Yeah. They have security guards at posts, which only allow the residents and the residents' guests onto the facility, which is pretty cool. You know, it presents this. Oh, but of course there's traffic. The guards there, they only allow the taxi driver had to say he had guests, and of course they were very polite to us, but they're very well on point. They take their job very seriously, which is a great thing, you know, in my opinion. They value their job and they take it very serious. So you will feel safe in that hotel. That's for sure. There's security everywhere. And I'm not saying they need it. It's not one of those, okay, we're going to tackle you, type thing. But it's just to present, because people from different backgrounds, you see things on the internet, you see things, online, you see things in magazines and on TV. So you don't know what to expect. For me, I didn't know what to expect. It's my first trip there. I didn't know what to expect. So the security was a great thing. So we get there, I get out the car, grab my bags, and the statue, bring the statue back. The statue is there. It's like this dog villain type thing with teeth hanging out, and it's got two riders on it. It's made out of like some bronze metal type thing, and it's huge, but it's amazing statue. The first thing popped in my head was, where do I get one? But I don't want the statue. I want the real animal. If somebody could tell me where it's at so I could figure out how to get one, that'd be very cool. But then the grounds were very clean. We come inside. There's more security when you come in. They're scanning bags, making sure all the bags are clear to come in the building, which is awesome. Like, these guys, like, everyone takes their job so serious. That's one thing I want you to gather from this review. Like, everyone takes their job serious, which is an awesome thing. I'm not getting back on the highway. These guys are getting back on. I don't know what's going on, so I'm staying right next to Andrews. Maybe we'll get a jet in the background. Oh, look, and it's still empty. I don't know what's going on. But, so I go through, get my bags checked. Everyone's like, hello. First they're saying bonjour. So a little bit of advice. If you're gonna go to Senegal, don't be like me. Learn like the basic words of French. You know what I mean? Like, learn some basics. I don't know what in me made me think that I would just go out there and just be like, la 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 la, how you doing? Which people do know English, and a lot of people are looking for the opportunity to speak English to you. They want to practice their English. And I know, like, just being in other countries, when like, I knew Japanese, like a lot of Japanese. Now, I only know korewa ikuda desu ka? Like, I only know a little bit, and it's only involving money. But, so they're looking for an opportunity to, test their knowledge with English and try out their English. So if you get a chance, they're not trying to bug you. They're really just trying to speak English to someone. So, take the time to say hello or something like that. But I have no idea where I'm at. So let me look here. Hold on. I have no idea. Okay, this is Pennsylvania Avenue. So I'm going to make a left and get back on the highway. I could. Yeah, I'll make a left, get back on the highway. So I go in, they're like, bonjour. I'm like, okay, hey, bonjour. Saying it like that. But I'm having fun with it. I'm in Africa. I'm in Senegal. Go to the front desk. Man, everyone is so polite. Like, they're so polite. Check this in, no problem at all. Like I said, I found a hotel on hotels.com. It was one of the top hotels on there. Lots of reviews, great prices. The location was excellent. And my biggest thing is customer service. I'll pay. I don't have a lot of money, but I'd rather it be great customer service than great food. I'm just like that. If something goes wrong, I need to know you got my back. You know what I mean? And I might want to pull that statement back about the food, because if it's bad food, I normally forget it. Anyway, so they check me in. I go in there, look around. It's a beautiful hotel, very clean, very nice. Go upstairs. I'm on the 4th floor. Go into my room. My room has a stand-up shower, real nice, 2 shower heads. I will say it's so much water pressure in that shower that it actually fills up at the bottom. But that could be my fault, because I turn on both of them, because I'm doing like the dancing thing in there where I got the water on my head and I'm using the other thing as a mic, because the echo is so nice in there. You know what I mean? Like, the echo is so nice. So I feel like I should be, American Idol or something like that. But it's real nice. Go in there, the sheets, nice and clean. Nice and clean. They stock your fridge with a couple of amenities. You get an iron, you get you know, of course, some towels and all that cool stuff. A bathrobe. That was pretty cool. I couldn't fit the bathrobe, but I tried it. You know, I was barely getting in it real good. But the view from the balcony, very nice. I had water on one side. I could also see the island from there. And, you know, you see people walking and talking. It is like, and let me tell you something. Like, people complain about the location of the hotel. I can't do that, because for me, sitting on that balcony gave me a chance to look at the culture and learn the culture from a different perspective. Like, this is not me intermingling and people seeing an American or someone that's not from there and, you know, turning on their, you know, other hat or whatever the case may be, whether it be to sell something or to learn language or whatever the case may be. I got to sit there and actually watch the people. You know what I mean? I got to see some kids walk past with, what is it, goats, like on their back, you know, and pulling goats down the aisle. And it's crazy, because when I looked online, I actually seen that someone had a video of the goats being taken down to the beach. You know what I mean? Police reported ahead. Uh-oh, police reported ahead. Thank you so much. You were so nice to me. You see how the thing tells me the police are ahead? Thank you, I appreciate you. But that was pretty cool. You get to see the people outside talking, mingling, and just get to see the culture for what it is, and just some very nice people. I might have seen one argument while I was there, and that was in the market. And that was because one guy came in another guy's store and tried to pull me out of the store to buy his stuff at a different, which is normal. You know what I mean? Like, you know, you want to make sure you get the customer if somebody's out there spending. But the food was outstanding in the hotel. I will say this. Now, the food I'm going to show you now, I ordered some meat. It's supposed to be filet mignon. And I asked for it to be cooked at medium. And so, just my luck, the food and beverage manager was there for the hotels, for the chain. And I showed him this piece of meat, as you can probably see in the picture now. And I asked him, you know, because things are different in different countries and people cook differently. Like, you might say, okay, medium is medium here. But until you've traveled, you don't understand that the way they cook and the way they do things is a bit different. You know, it can be a little bit off from what you're accustomed to. Oh, I got a burp. So I showed the picture to the guy. Well, I showed the meat to him. He said, yes, this is medium, you know, here or whatever. But I tasted it. Okay, whatever. And it was still good. It was good. I would say a little bit tough. The prices were not bad. They're a little higher for the local community, but for what you would pay in the States for the same dishes, they're not bad at all. So I'm just giving you the truth on that. I didn't eat there a whole lot, but when I did eat there, I enjoyed it. Once again, the staff was excellent. The views were excellent. It has 2 swimming pools. The gym, it's got a salon. It's got, you know, great artwork all over the place. Like, when I tell you this place, and then the security is there. So even though there's a million people, not a million, I don't want to exaggerate. There's a lot of people there because people rent out the space, not rent it, but they do functions there. The locals do functions there. You know, businesses hold luncheons there and all that. You still get the feeling of, you know, having space, you know, even though it's a whole lot of people there, you still get your own space, which is a huge thing for me because I gotta have my space. I commonly went to like the pool and sat there. So one of the pools is right there on the beach. They have their own private beach. It's small, but it's still a beach. But then it's got the ocean view, which has its seating, and it has another eating facility, like a little outdoor bar, which is awesome. In that bar, you know, that bar is awesome and daggone. The food was great there. The people were great out there. There was no issues. Like, it's nothing but a good time. And man, it's just so much positive stuff to say about the hotel. Now, I will say this, not everything was fine and dandy, but I'm gonna tell you this story just because I want to tell you the ending. So, I come to grab something to eat one day, and there's an event going on in the main dining room, which is where everyone eats. You know, it's where the hotel's restaurant is and everything. So they didn't have anywhere for me to sit down at all. All of the tables were reserved. So I go to the bar and tell the bar manager, I think his name is Bar, I forget, I don't want to say his name wrong, but I tell him, and he's like, well, you need to go outside, find a place outside. So I was highly upset. I go to the front desk, I'm like, wait, what the heck is going on? So he calls back over there, the guy from the front desk, and the guy still, the manager at the bar, still tells me I need to go outside. And so I explained to the manager, look, I paid all this money to be in this hotel. You can't kick me out because somebody rented the restaurant spot. So if you can imagine, all these other folks are sitting there that don't live in a hotel. They're eating, they're having a good time, enjoying life, and I gotta go outside and eat with my food, you know what I mean, and find somewhere to eat outside. So I go back to the front desk. By this time, I'm like, you know what, whatever it takes, I need to get the heck out of here. I asked to speak to the manager. The manager comes forward. And let me tell you, if this isn't one of the nicest ladies in the world, she is an amazing manager. I don't know where they found her at, where this hotel found her, but she is an awesome woman. She's a very good manager. She knows how to lead, and she knows how to deal with customers. When I explained to the front desk manager, and I'm going to give her name and all that stuff in a few minutes, the situation. Now, you got to imagine how I'm feeling. You know, I'm way out here, and at this point, I feel like I'm being treated like crap. So you can imagine her first time meeting me, this is how I'm coming on. You know, probably every vein in my body is popping out. You know what I mean? Her response to my expressing my dissatisfaction with this service was, I will take care of it, give me 2 minutes. That's what she said. Unbelievable. And she came back probably quicker than 2 minutes with the manager of the food area and explained to me that it was a misunderstanding and we're taking care of it. They gave me a table in there, took care of us and everything. So what happened was, the person thought, because the bar manager actually thought that I had come to the hotel just to eat and I was not staying at the hotel. He thought that someone had came in and, you know, had tried to, you know, pretty much con and get a seat. And it was explained to me from someone else. And, you know, he apologized. The guy gave me I don't want to say a free thing on camera, but let's just say a coffee. He gave me a coffee. And that's a big deal out there. That's like $2,500. Yeah, $2,500. Their money, CFA or something like that. But still, it's $2,500. You know? Gave me that. But my point behind that is, man, that is awesome. That is awesome. You know what? I really enjoyed my stay. If you get a chance, stay at the Pullman. It's a great hotel, great staff. Give me a second. I need to go check my mailbox. Hey, one more thing. Special shout out goes to Miss Giab Kine, who is the front office manager at the Pullman. Great lady, special woman, took care of us, made sure we had a good time and made sure that everything we needed was there for us. And she helped us throughout our whole stay. Special thanks to the front desk staff, everybody there, the bartenders, like everyone was great to us. Hey guys, if you ever get a chance and you're going out to Senegal, make sure you stay at the Pullman. Make sure you say hello to Miss Kine. She is the front office manager. And be nice to the staff, because they'll be nice to you, because they take their jobs very seriously and they're going to make sure that you're happy. Thanks for watching. The summer is now. Yiddy.